Now, if there's one piece of functionality in most desktop operating systems especially that will raise the ire of people all kinds of different ways, and you'll see a lot of arguments start up, it is the lock screen. Some people love this for security. Some people hate it because they see it as an unwanted step, and I'm going to show you how to manage it in Windows 8. And of course, we're talking about the new Windows 8 lock screen. Now, this gives you full screen security functionality. That's according to Microsoft. And this thing automatically appears by default whenever you boot the PC or whenever you resume from sleep. Now, I can use the Windows logo L key to see this, and that's what I'll do. So I'm going to press Win logo L, and you will see there is the lock screen. Okay. Now, that means that if I click on the screen, I'm going to have to log back into my computer, and so that's a great way to protect myself, and I can't type and talk to you guys at the same time. There we go. So anytime I'm going to leave the computer, just Win logo L will lock it, and then of course if I boot it or resume it from sleep, that'll show up. Now, I can also customize the lock screen with information such as calendar, email, and that sort of thing. And if I go to Charms, PC Settings, and Personalize, so if I bring up the Charms menu and then go to Settings, PC Settings, and then go to Personalize, you will see Lock Screen right here. And if I scroll down, you will see the Lock Screen apps. These apps that are right here, notice that's messaging, that's mail, and that is calendar. It'll continue to run in the background when it's locked and show me quick status and notifications even when the screen is locked, and they'll generally show up here in the right corner. I can also choose an app to display detailed status, and so notice I can do either calendar or weather for that. Look for that to change in future versions as well. And so I just set that for weather, and what I'll do now is close the settings out, and if I go back to lock screen, you will notice that I've got weather information here now. Okay, and so kind of neat functionality, and you can customize it a little bit. Look for apps to come out to customize that and all sorts of things. Okay, now so when we get ready to work with the lock screen, there's going to be from time to time various things that we're going to want to do to it. Okay, Windows logo L will call the lock screen, and if I disable the lock screen, so you see where we're headed next, right, it will just call the sign-in screen. So how do I disable the lock screen? Now, this looks more complicated than what it is, but I'm going to go change the local computer policy to do that. Now notice I just hit Win logo R, and that brings up my run bar. I type gpedit.msc, and then I go to this location, and then I just double click Do Not Display the Lock Screen. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go Win logo R, gpedit, MSC, and then this brings up my local policy, and then I go into administrative templates. Then I'm going to go into control panel right there, and then I'll go into personalization, and notice do not display the lock screen. Now if I scroll over, it says it's not configured, so I'll just double click on this. Now the setting is do not display the lock screen, and I want to enable that. Okay, so I'm going to enable a do not display. Kind of sounds like a double negative or something, right? And so now notice when I hit Win logo and L, it takes me straight to the sign-in screen. So that's your call on how your organization or you as an individual want to set up your Windows 8, but that is how to work with and manage the Windows 8 lock screen.